come to the conclusion that the touring poet act was a mistake. But then again, my life's been one big one, so I've been told. Luckily, I had a couple of 50s stashed and bought a bus ticket home. 42 hours and 1,600 miles of concrete later, I hit the streets of Los Angeles. Some call it Lost Angels. Me, I was just another one of the lost, back where I belonged, back in L.A. I could have kissed the ground, but resisted the impulse. Besides, it was drink I craved, and I had to get back to my part of town, Hollywood. Everybody thinks it's the playground of the stars, but they pushed on years ago. Now it's my kind of place, dangerous. The hardcore turf of pimps, whores, no-class rip-off artists, and other shattered types entertaining fantasies too desperate to mention. Just naked reality 24 hours a day. I've always had a love affair with the streets.
What they get you for?
Violence. Carnal violence. Carnal violence. She ate me up like an enchilada and spit me into a police car. The next day, Vera dismissed the charges. Her brand of psychodrama could make a man a little paranoid. As far as that goes, I've always considered a paranoid a man with all the facts. Besides, I had my ambition to comfort me, this desire to be unknown, unwanted, and unnoticed. I wasn't about to chase the great American wet dream. I'd rather get drunk. Ever heard the sound of one mouth screaming? I had for years. My own. I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to see anybody. I just needed to be invisible for a few days. To get down in the dirt, ooze myself with all the others. The defeated, the demented, and the damned. They're the real people of this world. And I was proud to be in their company.
I feel like death's warmed over.
Oh, yeah? Let me tell you about death.
I don't want to know.
As long as you don't believe in God, you got nothing to sweat. You're just off for the ride. Death isn't good. And death isn't bad. It's just the joker in the deck. There's worse things, anyway. Like living with someone you don't like, or working 8 hours on a job you hate, and that's definitely worse than death. When the bottom drops out, it's a terrifying ride. Throughout my life, I'd always challenged the death of the soul of everybody. The fools, the fiends, the friends, the fakers. My mouth has always been big, but I like to think my words are beautiful. But now there were no words, only emptiness. And I was blinded by the embers of memory and a million thoughts about the most beautiful girl in town. She was gone. Cass. That whore of an angel who flew too close to the ground and crashed.